All right, a crazy story out of LA is a man plows into a crowd of 30 outside of a nightclub. The club goers take matters into their own hands and beat the driver up, and then he gets shot. Let's check it out.
We're in disbelief because 20 seconds more, that would have been us.
It appears to have been intentional.
Now at 6, breaking news. 30 people injured after a vehicle drove into a crowd on Santa Monica Boulevard in East Hollywood. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kathy Farah.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. This all happened right outside of a nightclub. After that driver crashed into the crowd, people pulled him out of the car, and at some point there was a shooting. Our Tracy Leong joins us live from the spot where this all happened with more details on the driver that she's just learning. Tracy.
Yeah, Jonathan and Kathy, I'm standing right in front of that club. It's behind me. It's that gray building on Vermont Avenue, just south of Santa Monica Boulevard. As you mentioned, LAPD has identified the driver as 29-year-old Fernando Ramirez. We do have video of people pulling Ramirez out of the car after he ran into the crowd. We do want to warn you, this video is graphic. Now, a majority of this video we have blurred because of the graphic content that you're taking a look at right now. Please tell me, after Ramirez drove his Nissan sedan into the more than 30 people, they immediately attacked him. The LAPD says this all started around 1:50.
Like how they keep showing the guy getting punched in the face
This morning, when Ramirez was escorted out of the club for an unknown reason, and about 8 minutes later, he returned with his car, driving it up on the sidewalk, hitting people standing outside the club near a food stand on Vermont Avenue. Police say Ramirez's car eventually stopped because it slammed into a light pole after hitting the crowd and the food stand. Eventually, security was able to get Ramirez away from the people beating him to detain until police arrived. During this time, a man pulled out a gun and shot Ramirez in the rear end and then ran off. We know 24 of those 30 injured were taken to the hospital, and the LAPD tells me only one remains in critical but stable condition with a broken leg. Police say Ramirez is hospitalized in stable condition. LAPD Captain Ben Fernandez tells me it's incredible there were no casualties or more serious injuries.
Quite honestly, I believe it's a miracle. It's a miracle that all those victims, bystanders.
Look, street justice was served.
Are still alive. They're looking at the video. We formed the opinion that there was no reason to ever drive on a sidewalk like that, which provides the reasoning why that individual, the driver, was booked for assault with a deadly weapon, being the vehicle on multiple victims.
Mayor Karen Bass posted this on X, saying this is a heartbreaking tragedy. I want to thank the more than 100 LAFD and LAPD personnel who responded to the scene to help to save lives. The hearts of all Angelenos are with East Hollywood this morning, and those impacted. A full investigation will be conducted into what happened. Police are investigating why Ramirez drove his car into the crowd. They are looking into whether drugs and alcohol played a role. They are also still searching for that man that shot him. Anyone with information is asked to contact them immediately.
Now, a lot of people don't want this guy to be caught. I've seen pictures of him. I'm not going to show it. Look, a lot of people wanting him to get away. I mean, for handling this driver. What do you think about this? Do you think that the people in the crowd did the right thing? I mean, I think they did. Yeah, this guy's going nuts and plow. He gets mad because he gets thrown out of a club. He gets told to leave, whatever the case was, and he comes back and drives into a bunch of innocent people. And so they took matters into their own hands and laid the smackdown on him. As you see, he got punched in the face pretty hard. And then he got shot by somebody. And then the guy who shot him took off. He got shot in the ass. And then the shooter took off, and he's still on the run as of today, as far as I know. Look, this is one reason why I don't go out. Crazy things like this happen at night. People get to drinking, they get upset, they get thrown out of a club, and anything can happen. I've been to many clubs in my day, and man, things can get pretty crazy in there. But, you know, people are out having a good time. There's nothing wrong with that. But at this stage of my life, I don't do these things. I don't do those types of things anymore. And it can get pretty dangerous, as you can see. But I'm just glad that people were able, they stepped up. And this is my opinion. I think that, you know, I do like seeing when people come together and it's like when somebody takes out an active shooter, or it's like we saw at the church situation down over in Michigan. A guy was shooting up a church, and then one guy ran him over with his F-150. And then the church security took him out. You know, people do like to see when groups of people come together and neutralize the threat. I mean, what was wrong with it? I wonder what happened to him that made him. Why was he so upset? He may like drugs that may have been involved, alcohol may have been involved, which is why he got thrown out. I've been kicked out of a club before because I was too intoxicated, but I never wanted to come back and plow into the crowd of people. And something wrong with this guy. And he got what he deserved. He got exactly what he deserved. He got street justice was served. And now he'll have to deal with the consequences of that. And this guy, if you read the comments of these videos, a lot of people are like, I hope he doesn't get caught. I hope he gets away. Maybe they're looking for him to give him a high five. Yeah, so I'll leave that right there. Let me know what you think in the comments about this situation. Wild stuff. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.